Creating craft beer takes passion. Getting it to market takes Glunz.
No one knows how to sell beer in Chicago like Glunz does.
Louis Glunz has always been progressive, ahead of the curve, carrying brands well before people are aware of them.
We did a lot of research when we went out to decide who we wanted to go with for distribution, and hands down, every bar, restaurant, and retail store that we went to said that Glunz was it.
Glunz knows beer and Chicago's beer-centric market. For more than a century, the Glunz family, helping several hundred craft, specialty, and import brands not only survive, but thrive.
If you're going to have a spring display, can we add on the anchor bock, which is a nice seasonal?
Yes.
Well, we're our brewery partner's early warning system. We have the Glunz sales staff out on the street looking at the trends, what's happening, what's selling out there.
Anchor bock, 2 6-packs.
And they bring the information back to us and we sit down and say, this is happening. We try to be ahead of the game on what's going to be the next hot item out there or hot style.
And every beer has a story. And the better we tell it, the more our partners sell.
Good sales starts with great storytelling, and we have some amazing stories to tell about our brewery partners.
And Chicago's Louis Glunz beer delivers stories at little or no cost. Through trend-setting local pubs, restaurants, stores, even the local news.
Beer distributor Louis Glunz.
The first one is a variety pack.
Or this is Sally Sullivan from Louis Glunz, the beer company. Okay, there's one other. This is Temperance. This is also from Chicago.
Temperance is actually from Evanston. First brewery in Evanston since before Prohibition.
It's funny because I saw Sally the next morning turning on the TV and seeing her up there and talking about our beer.
Wow, that's really good.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, nice.
So it felt like that she was a part of us and working for us too.
In fact, Glunz beer leads the nation in getting partner breweries on the air and in print. National organizations honored us with the year's Best Distributor and Public Relations Team Awards. We managed nearly 47 million free media impressions in 2013. That's more than $27 million in free advertising for the craft and specialty beers we deliver.
We would have to hire someone to do our media and to do our advertising, whereas Glunz gives us that already and we don't even have to ask them for it.
It was something that came out of necessity because these brands didn't have the dollars and the wherewithal to really push their products, and so we had to do it for them.
You want it in the back as usual? Please. Okay.
It's our responsibility to do everything we can to sell that brand. It's not just something where we drop the boxes off and walk away and say thank you. Our job only begins when somebody entrusts us with their brands. They're entrusting us with their baby, and it's up to us to get out there and do the best possible job we can for it.
Our Glunz family teams earned that experience. We've spent the last 125 years mastering Chicago's beer market, not just distributing, but becoming a partner with our craft and specialty brand breweries.
You can smell the bourbon that's coming out of them too.
No minimums, no fuel charges. If I needed 3 cases, they deliver the 3 cases the next day. It's just a great service company.
If you ask around Chicago, who's bringing you great brands and who's going to give you great customer service, they're going to lead you towards the Louis Glunz portfolio, and they're going to lead you towards the people who are selling you that beer.
I see them taking us to a whole new level here in Chicago. They already know what to do and how to do this with new breweries.
And Glunz beer has done that for decades, spotting the best new craft and specialty brands, bringing them to market, and watching their sales soar.
We're not worried. We're at ease here. We can focus on making quality beer that they can sell into the market.
They are a company with such deep roots in Chicago. They are well situated to understand our niche, how we fit into this neighborhood, how we fit into Chicago, the beer scene here, the food scene here. If I'm a little striving new craft brewery, I want somebody that understands that kind of business, that say, you know, we've been there too.
And Glunz has been there for more than 125 years, helping breweries across the globe make their mark in Chicagoland with an experienced sales force, strategic plans, and outstanding customer service. Louis Glunz Beer, ready to build your brand in one of the nation's most beer-centric cities.